How's it going, YouTubers? Electron Man. Well, we got a little bit of a different one today. It's not a product review. I probably have a different video today. I bought this DYMO LetraTag about a year ago. Whenever I was putting a new shop together, I wanted to mark cables and stuff, you know, kind of do things right the first time. So instead of just having to guess, so anyway, I did a bunch of labeling when I first got the shop, but then it's been sitting around for about a year, and I had a couple things I needed to label the other day, and it don't work now. I don't get it. It literally has just been sitting on the shelf. I still got the original spool in there. I mean, it's still full of paper. Batteries are good on it, and when I turn it on, it'll come on just fine, as you can see. Like I got living room, I wanted to put that on my remote living room, but then when I hit print, it does that. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's try that again, see if you can hear that. Yeah, it's like a gear slipping, and then it says tape jam. See if you can see that. See how it says tape jam, and it sounds like the gears are stripping or something. I don't get it. Like I said, it's literally, I've hardly used it at all, and now that, you know, of course, I tried a different spool of tape. I tried reseating it. It's definitely something internal, kind of tried to turn the wheels inside there. I couldn't get anything. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and see if we can figure out what's going on with it, and I'll let y'all come along with me. Go ahead and pull the batteries out of it for now. These are brand new batteries too, by the way. I thought maybe it was weak batteries, you know, something like that, but no. Kind of disappointing, you know. I paid, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks, I think, for this and some tape, and I get to use it like one time or for one little session, and then now it doesn't work anymore. Very disappointing. So anyway, thought I'd do a little video on me taking it apart, see if we can't figure out what's going on with this little critter. Looks like it's going to be fun to take apart. It's got a boatload of screws in it. Great, and I can't reach those. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver for those. Anyway, let me go get a different screwdriver here. I'm back. I went and got my little power screwdriver here. Maybe speed things up a little bit. By the way, I bought this, I think it's Sears. It's a handy little pencil electric screwdriver. I should have done a review on it. I've had it for a couple of years, and as you can see, it still works good. And I can see there's going to be a bunch of screws on this. Wow. I figure I got nothing to lose. It's not under warranty anymore. Might as well take it apart, at least see how she ticks, and maybe with any luck I can reseat a gear or something. I don't know. It's, like I said, it's strange. Really strange. Wow, this has got a bunch of screws. So far they're all the same size. That's a good thing. As you can see, I'm just going along here and looking where I see screws and taking them out. Okay, let's look here. Oh, we need those two deep ones, I don't think. Yeah. Had to get my little fine long screwdriver here for these two. These are way down in there. That does work for those though. Yeah, I'm in garage selling again today. Today's Friday, and wow, not much brag about this Friday. Didn't really find anything. Sometimes it's that way. Sometimes I'll have real good luck with garage sales, and other times it's just a bunch of junk and clothes. Well, at least it comes to parties. Yeah, I removed those screws. If you see there, she popped right apart. Now then, what in the world would be causing her to I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I didn't know the lid had any mechanisms, but if you look closer, you can see this actually operates a little lever there for the door shut and open. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Although it does look like it's pulling all the way back. Let's set the batteries back in here, since it lets me go ahead and have the batteries in there with it still wired up. See if I can hit print and see if we can see what it's doing on the inside here whenever I hit print. That little gear clunking noise. Okay. Well, I hope I didn't just mess up there. I'm going to put the tape back in there. Yeah, it just actually I'm going to go ahead and take that out because that's just spring tension. If anything, that's when the lid's open and shut. It looks like it just springs to well, it does pull a lever. When the door's shut, it pulls that lever that way, but anyway, let's just power back up. And hit print. Still making the clunking noise. Okay, let's act like the door is shut on it. And I can definitely hear it stripping something. Oh boy. Where do we go from here? Looks like I need to get down into the gears of it. Not sure how you get it all the way apart here. Really like to be able to see the gearing. Now, they're obvious C-screws. Let's go ahead and take these out. See what we got going on here. Put these to a different side. I don't know. Yeah, they're not all the same. That was a short machine screw there. Two shorts and a long over there. Okay. Does that get it to where to lift off? What else can we have holding it here? Yeah, there's a couple of screws down there, but I don't think those are gonna make any difference. Am I missing another screw somewhere? Got a couple up here. Not sure how that could be have any effect on holding it together, but I'm gonna pull them out anyway since I've seen them. Yeah, let's go ahead and take these two out too. We'll just keep taking screws out till hopefully it comes apart. That's a different type screw, and put that over here. Remember, those two have like a washer built into them. Okay. Did that help any? Yeah, it sure did. It got me that far apart. There's the display. Well, that can't be good. That motor looks like it's just floating around in there. Well, I see the problem. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that motor is supposed to be glued down. I could see the adhesive where they had it glued down, and the adhesive broke loose. So there's our problem. Now it's just a matter of how do you get it seated back down and glued back down, and what position was it glued down into. There's another screw. You can see that one. I mean, that looks like I've got every screw possible off of here. All I need to do is get it apart to glue that motor back in there. Maybe I can glue it without that. I don't know. I don't see where it was glued at, though. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but see that adhesive there? Obviously, that's the problem. The motor's just floating loose. But what was it glued to? And why won't it pop the rest of the way apart? I definitely don't see any other screws. Of course, none of this stuff unplugged, so it kind of is awkward. Come on. And it acts like it's hooked down here at the very bottom. I'm just gently prying at it. Actually, I'm going to take those batteries out. I don't want to short circuit something here. Since we know what's wrong now, we just got to figure out how to glue it back on there. Hey, that helps. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Okay. How in the world do you come out of here? Just glue the motor in if I knew where to glue it in at. Looks like to me it's turned on me. Okay, I'll see. I think I might be able to do it without getting it apart, maybe. Okay, that's how it sits right there. Okay, we can do that. Hopefully you're seeing that this little motor here got loose is what the problem was. And then it kind of turned, but what I could do is I could turn on its edge, and it's got a flat bottom I'm going to put some Gorilla Glue down there. You're going to get the Gorilla Glue right now, as a matter of fact. Or maybe epoxy. I think I'll do epoxy. Epoxy will be a little easier, it's a little faster drying. Oh, let me go get some epoxy. Okay, got me a little bit of quick epoxy here. Not going to take a whole lot, so let me just mix up a little bit here. That's just equal parts. That's probably way more than I'm going to need. I like these little, I bought this over at the dollar store, and I like these little small epoxies. I don't use that much of it, and I like those little tubes like that. Now we're just going to mix her up here. Hopefully you can see here. I'll try to get you the best view I can. Maybe you can see right down in there. See where that glue broke loose? That white stuff? That was the glue that this motor was glued down with. So I'm going to mix up some epoxy here. And re-glue it. Definitely a manufacturer defect. I don't know what it is with their glue, but it didn't hold up like it should have. And then we're just going to splodge some on here. Hopefully I don't get something else glued that I'm not supposed to glue, but hey, at this point we got nothing, so definitely worth a try. So clean that off. That's all the epoxy we need. Got a little bit wild right there. Wipe that off. Then we're just going to twist this motor back around to where it sits on that flat ledge. Hopefully you can see this. And then it'll rotate back around. And it feels like I've got it seated good and flat, so just kind of push down on it, and yeah, we're definitely flat now. Hopefully you see that. See, I turned that motor around and it has a flat spot there, and the other side's flat, so it sits on that flat ledge on the back of that plastic there. So we used a pretty generous amount of epoxy and just epoxy that up. Go ahead and make sure she's seated good. I think I'll just kind of hold that down for a little bit and let this epoxy dry, and we'll come back and start putting it back together and see if that fixes. Okay, about 15 minutes later, it looks like that epoxy set up enough for me to go ahead and start putting this thing back together. Now we just got to remember how we took it apart, right? Let's see, the screen goes in like so. There we go. There we go. And we'll put these top two screws in first. Kind of holds everything together. Get those two in there, and we'll just work our way around and start putting screws in everywhere. I think my little cordless screwdriver here is about due for some new double-A batteries, but one good thing about that is it keeps me from over torquing it. Let's make sure we got the Yeah, we got the LCD screw back in there, right? That's definitely an important part. And then we'll go ahead and drop this down here. And then we have the two with washers. And went on these sides here. And that'll get these two. That'll start ridging it up a little bit to got those two in there. Yeah, it's starting to look more like a machine again, right? Spring, no problem there. Got the, see, it was a long screw here. And then it was two short screws. That's why I put these separate. I put all the outside ones in a pile over here. And I put the other ones for the inside on that plate there so that I could keep them separated. One there, and then one over here on this side of the ribbon cable. Okay, I got those, and that's all the screws that were on the inside. So now I guess we just put the back on it. See, this is slid in, slides back in there like that, and then this is laid over the top like that. Oops, almost forgot an important part. We have this little lid with this lever here, so it has a spring that hooks. I might need a pair of tweezers for that. Let me grab some tweezers here. Oh, come on, spring, work with me. It's just a door closed since spring, but there we go. There we go. And this lever goes like that, and then that just like that. Yeah, and levers on that, and springs on that. Okay. Now then we just make sure my wires aren't in the way. Snap the back cover on. It doesn't even snap, it just sits on there. Let me go ahead and get a couple of screws in the back cover here. I think we'll try it before I completely put it back together. We'll give her a little test run. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's all functioning like it should. I'm going to put the two in where the batteries go. Then we'll put the batteries back in it. Nice, it uses all the same screw size. Okay, and then we had 2 more screws in here. We had a bunch of screws in this sucker. One more in here. Okay. I got all those in there. Let's go ahead and put the batteries back in there now. Since I got all the screws behind that case there. Does it come on? Yes, it still comes on. All right. Now, let's drop the tape in there. Close the lid and let's do about T-E-S-T. Drum roll, do you think it's gonna work, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Ta-da! Oh. We have one fixed label maker. Let me go ahead and put the rest of these screws back in here. I've got those 2 long ones that go in here. Okay. Done, 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 done. Done, done. Underneath there, done, done, done. Okay. Now how did I end up with 1 extra screw? Seriously? Where did I end up with an extra screw? You guys are watching me. Where's the extra one? And it's 1 extra screw. Right here. Oh man. Both in there, both in there, both in there. Both in there. There's only 2 underneath the battery compartment. There wasn't any that held the LCD in. Wasn't any more there. There wasn't one there. Oh, lordy, lordy. I only took 3 out of that circuit board, I know for a fact. Do I take it apart to put the ones, to find the 1 screw that's missing? I hate having extra stuff. Let me... Did I miss something underneath here? No, there's 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. I see nowhere that screw went, but we know it was in there. 2 there. Well, guys, you can watch the video and figure out where the hell I left that 1 screw out at, but you know what? It works fine without it. So we're just gonna roll with it. I don't know. You ended up with an extra screw. You got me. Let's see, I was gonna mark some remotes, so we'll put LIVING space ROOM living room print. Nice. Look, nice. Perfect. And we'll do one for our bedroom. I have two remotes that are identical for my cable, and I'm always getting them mixed up. So that's what started me on this whole journey, was to mark those remotes. I am tickled to have this back working though. And bedroom. And there she is. Okay, well, one fixed DYMO LetraTag printer label maker fixed. Went through the whole process with you guys. You saw how we fixed her, just a little taking apart and diagnosing, and hey, I got an extra free screw out of the deal. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's not too long. You kind of watched the whole process. What did that take me? 30 minutes max to fix it. Better than going out and spending another 40 or so bucks on it. That's like making 40 bucks an hour, the way I look at it. Anyway, you guys have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And have a great day.